Hi everybody, as you read, Diane is here for a glue book, junk book session with an upside down junk book. This is all junk stuff. I actually I keep tossing stuff over there. And I know I'm the only one that does that, right? Nobody else is going to admit to that. But every once in a while she goes, this is ridiculous, and goes through it. Alright, scrapbook paper. Why not? Yeah, alright, fine. That's scrapbook 2, an acorn. Little off-season there. But there's leaves on there, so it'll fit right in. Okay, well, a moose, that's sort of, it's not fallish, but it's woodsy. How about that? It's crooked, Diane. I know. I just cut tape and my scissors are sticking. Alright, we can tell she's gonna start whining. Okay, everybody, we can tell. That's better. Is it? Diane, who in the world cares? I do. And that's why they make TV dinners. That's an Odd Couple reference. Okay. All right. It's not perfect, but that's pretty good. It's probably about as perfect as I'll get. Nah. That's too dumb even for a junk book. Well, I'd do that if I had something to go over there. Like that. Okay. Oh, we cut it too long. And you've got tape on your scissors. I could see it. I was taping up cross stitch. I have to put that on felt. It doesn't stay that way. Don't be alarmed. But I stopped that to have a glue book session with you guys. Why? Well, because it was good filming time, that's why. You have to grab these things when they're in season. Okay. That's not bad. Now here's some pink stuff. Alright, sold. Diane, you haven't mentioned the weather. No, I have not. And we're just going to leave it at that. Alright, do we still want to use this somewhere? Well, what about that? And then we'll toss the rest. I think that's okay. The scrap police gonna come and knock on my door. Oh. Oh. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, good. You guys see? I'm working cameras. Close your eyes. I can't win with this thing. If I bring it too far forward, then my hair's in it. And I know everybody wants to see that. No, that's fine. Tad long. This heart here on the left, that's actually the negative off a sticker sheet. But I thought it was kind of cool with the colors. And then the pink is, you know, the paper showing through. I don't know. Some people are easily impressed, I guess. All right, that's pretty good. That's fine. Neighbor dog's outside, not mine. NMP, anybody know what that stands for? That's an old, I think that's been around before they were texting and stuff. Not my problem. Gosh dang, you're so hip. Yeah, I know. Well, as Grandpa Simpson said, I was with it once and then they changed what it was. It'll happen to you too. So true. That's pretty good. All right, and the word cool. I don't remember now, but I imagine this, you know, came off while cutting something else. All right, why not? Because we're here and it's a junk book and things like that. Okay, good. Okay. Regular old glue book. I have a big D. That's fine. Get rid of the sticky scissors. That's a song in the I Love Lucy when they go to the theater and they miss the matinee. They're spelling out down big D, little a, something like that. I mean, what are you talking about? Paper fell out. All right, was that it for this area? I think so. Alright, we have umbrellas and the mother-in-law tongue stuff here. That's okay, let's just do that. Well, not actual umbrellas, the word umbrella. If you want the Associated Press release on that. Now, there's a nice big glue stick blob under there. I will say that doesn't happen to me too often, or as often as I glue. The secret word today is sticky, I guess. Okay. Umbrellas, where'd you get to? And chairs. There's chairs. Now, I know I had a lot of nerve actually cutting out chairs, but I thought they were small. And this one, I don't care if I go over something. It's supposed to look like balloons. You've got to put that on here. Even if I have to cover something else up, it's going on here. It was not cheap, as you may imagine. Now I forget what it cost, but yeah, it was pricey. I wonder if you sit in it, does it go like a balloon? Oh, Diane. What a dumb thing to think of. I don't know. I thought of that. What can I say? Okay, it actually kind of fits there. The other ones, if they don't fit on here, that's okay, but let's see, as long as I cut them out. Can you guys see this? Is it on the camera? No, but your hair is. Okay. All right. It's a nice upholstered chair. I've never actually owned an upholstered chair. Been married for 97 years. I've never, well, I don't think they're so much in style, but when I was I really don't even remember it, just in pictures. My parents had a kind of oversized upholstered rocking chair when I was little. Now that's living, huh? Okay, an armchair. That's not terrible. I don't think I want to do it, but well, is this one not going to make it? And then this, I don't care for this. It's very deco. I'll give you that. It's a cool design, but I don't know if it's the color or just the angle it's shot at or whatever, but to me it looks like a baseball glove. So I didn't care for it. Yeah, okay, we're not going to worry about that. All right, the word chair, that can go somewhere, right? Agree with me because I put glue on it. Look right there, see? And then another word, chair. Right there. Come on. Oh boy, is that grab. Okay. This wouldn't go over here somewhere. Did I try it over here? Yeah, the secret word is sticky, I think. Well, that's not too bad, and it's the same shape as that chair. All right, I'll do that. I think one of these days I'm going to have to just call this done, right? Glue on there. Okay. Wow, Diane, this is so thrilling. I know. All right. The monster type page, and we still didn't find the umbrellas. I found Mars. Okay. Yeah, she looks pretty darn good there. All right. Where did you umbrellas get to? Aha. I didn't realize it was back that far, and I think I said that the last time I was looking for them. We have Shade Parade, Joyful Umbrellas. You can't pass that up for your umbrella page, right? Perfect. All right, and then this one just says umbrella. I hear my neighbor with his weed whacker. If he's going to cut his grass, I have to run and shut all my windows. How about over here? Okay, that's pretty good. All right, let's do a quick look and see if this dog can go on here. And then I think I'll pause. Yeah, actually, I'll just do that. Let me pause and see what I gotta spy. And then we'll come back for the other book. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're back. That was a false alarm. Okay, the word collection. Well, okay. You spend way too much time on this stuff. You're probably right. Well, it's a hobby, right? It's a hobby? You mean you don't get paid to do this? No, I don't get paid to do this. Okay, pretty good. All right. I think we might as well skip towards the back. Okay, I have a 250 postmark. It's not going to fit. I kind of wanted to get that on here. Because as you may recall, that's kind of what started this. I saw this, and I guess like the brainiac I am, I thought they were commemorating this. Well, it says 1775, you dip. It was commemorating the post office. Well, I could just take this. I could start I could start another one. I didn't with that last stuff. I said I don't know. I did not. I don't know. That's just, let's see, kind of repetitive to you guys. Oh, this isn't glued down. Okay. Thank you. No, I didn't trim it. All right, tell you what, I'll put it here. If I find more patriotic stuff, I'll do another patriotic page. If not, we can just do a random thing. I've done that before too. Now I'll fix this page off camera, if I remember. All right. Okay, we had some more cakey things. So some kind of strawberry shortcake thing. Oh, that's fine. All right, let's just do that. All right, that looks pretty good. And then I have no idea what it was. They were advertising the plate it was sitting on. And don't you think, in a weird way, that almost looks like it's peanut butter and jelly something? I'm sure it's not. To Diane and her work brain, that's what I thought it looked like. Well, all right, since we're back here, anybody remember, this is the Liberty Bell. All right, that's fine. When I was doing the page in that little 70s glue book, this came with something else I wanted out of a postal book. It's not a real stamp. If anyone is keeping score. All right, and this birthday cake. Do we want it on the birthday page? Makes sense, right? Except there's no room. Oh, you could do that. See, here's a case where I should have left the balloon not glued down, right? Well, I don't know, what do you think? I kind of like that last present there, but I think that's about the only place I can go. Let's see. Oh, I have one light shade thing here. It's wicker. And then a phrase. All right, let's put it way up there. I just can't even see over there. Okay, and then let there be light. Once again, can you even see it on that side? So no, you can't. Dang, you're way over. All right, do we want it by that one? Well, I think at this point, that's probably the safest route to go. I don't really want to save it. All right, that's fine. You actually cut that out, yeah. You know, sometimes these little narrow things like that, they don't want to go down straight. Okay. All right. What about this non-peanut butter and jelly cake? Oh, what kind of matches the colors here? How about that? Can you see? Star Kitchen, that's mine. Uh-huh. All right. Did I ever bring this up? Have you ever made, you can just take white cake mix and in the batter put in colored jimmies, and then they kind of melt and you get little confettis inside your cake. It's really fun. Yeah, it doesn't really affect the taste, as I recall. I haven't done that in a long time, but it's gonna be just that much too big on every page I try, right? Yeah, Diane, you don't have any trouble starting new dessert pages, do you? I guess not. I know, that probably says, I think I said this once, it says something about our society that I keep finding this kind of stuff in magazines. Well, that would be all right. All right. That's it. You know, Diane, this was kind of a lame segment. Sorry. Here, I'll glue it with you guys. How about that? Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing really going on. The only projects I have going right now is iCAD and those cross stitches I have to finish off. I have plenty of time for that. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about making some more of those hardback books just because I happened to spot the cardboard this morning. They're fun to make. I enjoy it, and I'm sure I will at some point, but when you get 895 sitting in your Etsy shop, I don't think you should make more. It's not 895. It's 892. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn to this page right now so I can fix it. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a nice day.